Welcome to the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast. Your host will be with you momentarily.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast for Saturday, October 27, 2018. Hey, it's the Halloween episode! I'm not a fan of Halloween, so I'm not going to go any further than that. I'm honestly not. But happy trick-or-treating to those of you out there that are still able to do that, or parents that have children. You're going to be taking them trick-or-treating this week. Enjoy. And to those people out there that do Mischief Night, my house is off limits. So, there you go. I hate Mischief Night, and I'm just really not that big a fan of Halloween. But anyway, what do I got to talk about this week? Well, believe it or not, I got a full roster. I'm honest to God on that. I have a full roster this week. There's a live-action My Hero Academia movie coming out, or at least it's planned, from Legendary, and oh, goody gumdrops. I got not one, not two, but 3 articles of reference on that one because I want to cover all my bases on this one because I finally started jumping on the hype train for that, and I'm not happy about it. Oh, God, you bastards. Some fake ultra-rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards have led to an arrest. Oh, that is a burn. I mean, a massive burn. Jeez, that's bad. You don't mess with Konami. Meltan has been revealed to be the first mythical Pokemon that evolves. Yeah, this has been an ongoing thing, and I finally get to talk about it because it's finally come to a head. Yay! Let's see, what else do I got? Oh yeah! The god of manga, Akira Toriyama, has created some new original Jump Force characters. So I guess if the person that I was arguing with a few weeks ago, basically if their side of the story, these are now canon to everything else in the Dragon Ball universe. Even though they're not Dragon Ball characters, they're created for video games. So they're canon because they're all made by Toriyama. Yeah, that's going to be fun. There's a light novel getting a TV adaptation, and it's honestly a strange one. I'm going to talk about that because it's going to be weird. But weird in a good way. World Trigger, the anime visual, is celebrating the manga's return. And by the way, anybody out there that's actually read any of it or have seen the anime so far, tell me if it's any good. I really want to try to get into that because I've heard such good things about it and I've heard some bad things. So I really want to know if it's a good idea to get into it or not. And finally, a joke that my mom will get now, because Godzilla has become a new constellation. So we finally get to look into the sky and we can all finally yell in unison and harmony, Godzilla! Ah, it's going to be fun. All this and more this week. But you know the song and dance by now, don't you? I mean, come on, it's the same thing we do all the time. If you're interested in trading cards, DVDs, some video games, mostly PC, some PS1 games, and some other weird oddities and abnormalities, strange things and whatnots, come check out my eBay page. Because, hey, I got a lot of that stuff and the holidays are coming. Because remember, you're going to have all those weird relatives that you haven't heard from in years, like Strange Cousin Ted, Weird Uncle Bob, and, well, just so many weird ones. You don't know what to get them for the holidays. You want to give a Weird Uncle Ted something, or you want to give your Cousin Bob something, or how about Billy? We all have some type of a relative named Billy, right? I don't know, I'm just honestly picking random things off here. I keep making this joke every year. But anyway, if you're in the mood for any of that stuff, come check out my eBay page, ARHOADS-2012 on eBay. You can also follow me on Twitter at OtakuRoads. You can check out the official Web Designer 18 Facebook page. And don't forget to hit that likes button and subscribe and whack that bell notification icon. That way you get notified when new videos are dropped right here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. Alright, so let's get into how my week went. So we all catch up and it's like, okay, so this is how my week went for those of you that are curious to just follow along for the fun stories that sometimes come, like how my mom emasculated me by being able to pull a gigantic SUV while I'm struggling and turning bright red trying to push the damn thing, and she pulls it like it's nothing. 2, I pretty much have everything bad happen to me in 1 week you could possibly imagine. My week sections are always fun. This week, somewhat. Last Sunday we watched a really strange movie. It's not for everybody. It's called Punchline. It's a Sally Field, Tom Hanks movie. It's a comedy. It's R-rated. It's okay, but it's not anything I would write home about. It was good, but it's really slow to start, and that just seems to be, in all honesty, if my life right now were like a kid's show, that would be the word of the day, is slow. And the phrase of the week is slow to start. Because, honestly, stuff just does not seem to want to go right. Let's see. Did a Alliance War, which we won. Because apparently we're only getting one opponent or a couple of opponents. And we're not honestly getting anywhere. But, yeah, what the hell. I'll take the Alliance. I'll take the war points and prestige. What the hell. My Alliance, we get some free practice. Good idea for strategizing stuff. Making our champions stronger down the road. But anyway, there's that. I finally got my Infinity War Iron Man as a 3-star. Yay! So I'm really looking forward to that. Used up my Awakening Gem and all of my tech skill boosters on him right away when I got him. So I am ecstatic about that. Let's see. Been playing some of my SAOIF. Playing some Puzzles and Dragons. Watching a lot of YouTube. Did the Q&A video this week and uploaded that. I have some more videos that I am planning on putting up, but like I've been saying, the countdown to Night Shift is on. I have a feeling, because it's not this coming week, but it's probably going to be the following week that I'm going to be starting it. So I'll be trying to make those into, honestly, and this is what I'm going to try to do. So I'm just going to try to explain it right now quick. What I want to do is fix those up as videos and then upload them at night before I end up having to leave for work. Now, I usually have to start work around 10, 11 o'clock at night for night shift. Seriously, though, anybody out there that wants to wish and hope, be my guest that I don't have to do it, because I hate night shift. It's one of the main things that annoy me. But I have to leave by 9 o'clock so I can get there in time, so I can avoid traffic and everything else. So they'll be uploaded anywhere between 7 and 8 o'clock if I'm lucky enough. Now, like I said, it's mostly just going to be uploading, and I'm hoping to have it done. If not, it'll be uploaded in the mornings. So either way, they're going to get uploaded. I'm trying to record a whole bunch of them so I can do at least one a day if I plan it out right. Don't shoot me if I miss a day or two, because this is seriously a new treading ground here for me. I'm building a gazebo on top of sand here. I want to see if it's going to hold first before I'm stupid enough to put any weight on it. So that's my plan. If it's going to work, I don't know. But otherwise, week's been pretty well. Let's see, what the hell did we watch today? Let's see, last Saturday we watched Underclassmen. Wasn't bad. Nick Cannon movie. We watched That's My Boy Today. It's an Adam Sandler, Andy Samberg movie. So, yeah, this was an interesting week of weird stuff that just kept going on. But anyway, that's honestly been my week. There hasn't really been much in the realm of excitement this week. It was sort of a dull, boring week. But you know what? Let me know how your week went in the comments section. I want to know how my viewers' weeks have gone. Let me know if you had like any fun adventures. Did you stub your toe? Did you find money on the sidewalk? Did your pet take a crap on the neighbor's lawn? What? Something's got to be exciting out there. Something had to have been exciting. Did a car chase go by your house? Did you see a movie you wanted to see? Get a game you wanted to buy? A favorite episode of a TV show came on? Let me know. Just put it down in the comments. I want to interact a little more with my fans and my viewers, so let me know how your weeks went. And without any further ado, it's time to begin the podcast, folks. Let's do this. Alright, so it's no secret. I make it no secret. Everybody knows it. My thoughts on live action anime adaptations. I hate them. They suck. They blow. They can kiss my ass. They can go right straight to hell. And I found out about this one, I want to say Thursday night, because it was all over Twitter, of a live action My Hero Academia movie. Now, I finally, and I want to say this, I finally got on board with My Hero Academia. I have seen a couple episodes of it. I have seen some clips of it. My one coworker at work was telling me about it. So, I like it. I like what I've seen so far. I love it. I'm a nut for superheroes, and this is right up my alley. So this is cool. But they want to do a live-action anime adaptation of this, and it's going to be planned at Legendary. At least so far, that's the plan. And yes, Legendary. This is the same company that did that Godzilla movie. And there was another one in one of the articles here, because I got 3 of them. I got one from Crunchyroll, I got one from Hollywood Reporter, and one from Otaku USA, who I get a majority of my stuff from. And it was Legendary. Oh, I know that they did something else besides. Come on, I know that they did something else besides that crappy Godzilla movie from 2014 that even Bryan Cranston couldn't save. I mean, if Bryan Cranston can't save it, there's no point in it. That movie was one he couldn't save. What the hell was it? I saw it in... Oh, Detective Pikachu, that's it. They're also the ones doing Detective Pikachu that's coming out next year. Godzilla King of Monsters is also on the docket that month. Sequel set... with the sequel set for release on May 31st. And the crossover Godzilla vs. Kong set for... May 2020. Who cares? Godzilla. Look, I'm just gonna say the live-action Godzilla movie sucked, and honestly, this I'm already not a fan of. And first off, and I want to make this reference that so many other people have made, and it's true. There's already been a live-action adaptation of this. If you really want to go this route, it's called Sky High. It was a movie that came out about a kid that gets superpowers. But apparently he doesn't get them right away. He gets his dad's super strength first, then he gets his mom's flight, so he gets the best of both worlds. And he goes to a high school for superpowered kids where they learn about how to be superheroes. Screw getting a high school diploma or preparing your ass for college. No. You're going to go to school to learn how to bench press the bus. You're going to go to a school to learn how to fight supervillains. You're going to go to school to learn how to fly. You are not going to go to school to learn mathematics or history or any of the other crap that I got taught in school because you're a superhero. Your parents would probably destroy this place just on the fact that we don't even take you into this school. What the hell were we thinking? So there is that entire thing. But it's already been done. But this is, honestly, it bothers the hell out of me. So, for those of you that have never heard of My Hero Academia, the entire plot of the story features and focuses around Deku. This poor person that got screwed over in life by not having a quirk. And a quirk is a mutation, so to speak. It allowed people to develop powers. 80% of the world has it. He was hoping to have one as a kid, and there's always been pictures of this. You see little Deku as a kid with his mom being so supportive. He'd always stare at the computer because he was always watching his all-time favorite hero, All Might. All Might is the symbol of peace and justice in the world. He's always smiling. He is the strongest and greatest champion that there is. He is the hero of heroes. And he ends up meeting All Might years later, only to find out that All Might isn't all that he's cracked up to be. Turns out, All Might actually is quite, not so great. He kept an entire fight secret where he was damaged pretty much beyond repair, and he can only maintain his powered-up super form for a short amount of time. His ultimate quirk is One for All, which apparently can be passed down, from person to person by eating their hair. Once you absorb the power, you make it stronger. So each successor gets the strength. Game Theorist did an entire thing on this for his film theory channel. So many people have talked about this. There have been so many cool things about this. There was like a Johnny Bravo meme where that's Japan's version of Johnny Bravo, and he's the American version of All Might. And it's, yeah. Either way, it's a great series. So Deku goes to school at UA Academy, where he learns to control his powers and be a hero and everything else. All sorts of shit unloads and everything happens, and yeah. It's just an interesting thing. It honestly is. Like I said, I've seen a couple episodes of the first season. I've seen clips of it, and I'm just not psyched on the fact that we want to have a live-action adaptation of this. Mostly because it just got a film out. My Hero Academia, The Two Heroes. That thing went gangbusters, basically, at the box office when it was released. I mean, it ranked so high up that it actually, in some cases, people were saying that it was going to give Your Name a run for its money. And in all honesty, it might have. But there were people out there that were going, oh my god, it's liable to give Your Name a run for its money, for how good it is, how many people were going to see it. It was just so freaking amazing. And then you have, well, I guess you just want to ride the hype train here a bit more. It's like, yeah, we're just going to do a live-action adaptation of it. No! I mean, no! Just because it's doing well does not mean you ride that gravy train and try to push it one step further. The history and the channeling process for live-action anime adaptations has not been that great. Dragon Ball Evolution, Attack on Titan. There are some people that didn't like the Full Metal Alchemist one. I didn't think it was bad from what I saw, but then again, I didn't see the whole thing. G-Savior. There's been so many bad examples of live-action anime adaptations. And let's not also forget that they wanted to make a live-action Tiger and Bunny, and I did talk about this on a past one, that the one production studio was going bankrupt because of it. That's an ominous sign here. And yeah, we're just going to keep chugging along with this. That's great. Why? Who knows? So, basically, according to all three of them, it's going to be coming out. Right now it's planned, which is a good thing. Let's see here. Toho's lined up to distribute this thing in Japan. Let's see here. Information, though, with this is sparse. According to this, the two overseers of this project at Legendary are going to be Alex Garcia and Jay Ashtonfelter. And I do apologize if I mispronounce your names. Beyond a doubt, I apologize. With Ryosuke Yoritomi representing publisher Shueisha, and Toho, like I said, is lined up to distribute this thing in Japan. Honestly, though, and I want to stress this, why? Why do we need a live-action adaptation of this? Just because it's going gangbusters, it's one of the most popular things right now, does not give you clearance to say, hey, let's make this thing into a live-action movie. That's the stupidest idea you could do. But sure, what the hell? Let's see here. I'm not really interested in this. I'm not hyped for this. I think this is a stupid-ass idea. I have seen visuals that people were putting up online, wanting The Rock to play All Might. I am not on board with this, okay? I doubt I'm the only one. And like I said, we've already had a version of this. It was basically sky high. But I mean, if we really want to dig deep into this, My Hero Academia is already ripping off so many other anime series. It's ripping off Hunter x Hunter. It's ripping off Tiger and Bunny. There's like two other ones that I thought too when I was watching some of it. Well, you could technically say it's ripping off Naruto a bit. But then again, Naruto ripped off some other stuff prior to it too, so it didn't really matter. But anyway, it's ripping off some of the other stuff, but yet it's still one of the highest ranked anime out there right now. So yeah, but honestly, I mean, dear God, why do we need to have a live action adaptation of this thing? But yeah, so we're getting a live action adaptation apparently. I'm hoping that it somehow, and I do mean somehow, gets canceled and stopped before it ever comes out, because I hope it gets canceled and stopped, because this is something we don't need. We don't need a live action adaptation of this, and I really wish that studios would stop thinking, oh my God, we got a great hit on our hands, let's live action this bitch. No! No! Let's not and say you did. Let's not and say you did. But yeah, that's all I got for it. There's probably going to be more information coming out once it's made available. You better bet your sweet, sweet anime-loving ass that I'm going to be on it. Because this is not sitting well with me. Especially when I finally get hyped on it. It's not sitting well with me. Alright, so since the dawn of trading cards, fakes have always been something that people were going to come out with. Especially when it's something that's rare, hard to find. You know there's going to be fakes. I mean, baseball cards had some fake Babe Ruths. A whole bunch of Pokemon cards got faked. I actually remember making some fake ones myself just so that I could have some, because I was trying to fit in with the rest of the kids going, no, look, I got Pokemon cards. They're just a sticker. Well, Pokemon card to me. I mean, I grew up poor. I mean, I never sold them to anybody. I never traded them or anything. God knows I tried. But yeah, that's what happens when you get punched in the gut about 3 times. Yeah, you stop trying then. Quite literally, you stop trying. But anyway, it's just one of those, well, wonderful, wonderful things. So, some ultra rare fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards, though, have led to an arrest. And this is actually kind of an interesting story. So, L'Oreal, the Symphonic Arsenal, was a prize card at the 2008 Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship. So yes, we got to go back 10 years here. There are only 6 in the whole world. 6 real cards, though. According to YTV and MBS, 29-year-old Shunki Iwasaki, I do apologize if I mispronounce that, allegedly sold a fake L'Oreal the Symphonic Arsenal to a 20-something-year-old Kyoto woman for 400,000 yen. Or, for those of us that don't understand the conversion system, $3,556 American, through an online auction earlier this year. I'm assuming eBay. After she realized it was a counterfeit, the woman contacted the authorities, who have since arrested the poor SOB. I thought it might be fake, Iwasaki is quoted as saying. Wait. You thought it might be fake, yet you sold it. Yeah, okay, that smells like BS to me. You can actually see it. They do have some pictures up in the article, which, by the way, in the link in the description, so you can check it out for yourself. But it's kind of interesting. So, you sold a fake card. I should have just made you my asshole seller of the week. I didn't think about that. You could have been my asshole seller of the week. But you sold a fake card to a 20-something-year-old woman in Kyoto. First off, that was a hell of a lot of money. So that card is, I don't even think that card's worth that much. Even with only 6 real ones in the world, I think it'd be worth a little more than that. So first off, that should have been a dead sign that this is not a good card, or at least not a real one. Second off, because I own a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I have seen my fair share of fake ones too. In fact, I had a whole bunch of them that back when Upper Deck was still in charge yet of Yu-Gi-Oh, I actually sent them to Upper Deck. I mean, I contacted Upper Deck. I sent them then to Upper Deck. I actually got a nice little compensation, mostly for my time, but it's like, these are not a replacement. This is a compensation. Yeah, I got like 2 booster packs of cards. It's like, yeah, you know what? I was only out $2 for buying them. I got them at a freaking flea market. I was out $2. I wasn't going to cry about it. I told them where I got them at, told them how much I paid for them, and they're like, oh my god, yes, those are 100% fake. They're not real. And you could tell they weren't real because none of the cards had A, the right name, B, the right stats, C, any of the stuff that an official card would have. I mean, first off, you're going to have that holographic symbol down in the corner that goes from saying Yu-Gi-Oh! To having the Millennium Eye right off the bat. If you don't have that, that's a fake. 100%. Second, each card will have the booster pack that it's part of. Even if it's a tournament prize, it'll have down whatever the tournament is, the year of the tournament. So it would have said, this one probably would have said YWC 08. And it would have had like EN0000 or something. So right off the bat, if you didn't see that, it's another good indication it's a fake. Third off, you always check for like the font text and everything else because font will be a dead giveaway. There's an entire amalgam of things you can use to see if it's real or fake. You just honestly have to look. So first off, you thought it was fake and you decided to sell it anyway. You're an idiot. Second, if you're not an idiot and you actually put down this might be a fake card, then the one who bought it is an idiot. Third off, I still find it interesting that this actually led to an arrest. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think people that fake cards and try to sell them for profit should be hung by their nutsack and just, like, basically, put on display for everybody in a museum for your stupid crimes. This person tried to counterfeit a popular trading card game. You just charge admission and everybody can just walk by you. And it's one-sided glass like you have at a police station. So it's a mirror to you, but they can see you. So that all of a sudden you just see people, like nobody's seeing, you ain't seeing anybody walking by, but yet you know that they're there. And then you have a tour guide. This person over here to your left was caught faking Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This one over to your right was caught faking some video games and was caught after trying to sell them to an undercover officer. This one over here stole $500 worth of Elmer's glue and attempted to create the world's largest glitter bomb. And this person over here was caught doing something stupid that we even can't say. Thank you for visiting the Museum of Stupid Crimes. Gift shops are to your left, exit to your right. It's an idea. That's such a good idea. Okay, if anybody comes up with that idea and wants to go for that, I want first dibs at it. It was my idea. I want it on the record. It was my idea. I want part of the proceeds. That sounds like a good idea, actually. Let's just embarrass the hell out of them. Well, your stupid crime would land you in jail anyway, so you are technically in jail, but at the same time, we're getting some use out of you. Come see the stupid criminals. We'll tell you the story of how they got their ass caught. All for the low, low price of $10 admission. Thank you. Here's your ticket. Thank you. I wonder how many people would line up day one just to point and laugh at the criminals. That's got to be the perfect thing. Embarrass them and humiliate them. Well, they were stupid enough to do the crime. They're stupid enough to pay the price for it. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. If they were stupid enough to do the crime, I say put them in a museum. If it's a stupid crime like that, put them in a museum, let people point and laugh at them. I guarantee you they will think twice before they do that again. On top of that, you can donate the proceeds to charities. Just to really rub salt in the wounds. But I get a kick out of this. So there's only 6 of these cards in the world. So first off, and in all honesty, it was 10 years ago. So it's a card from 10 years. They honestly could have reprinted this. I'm not going to say that they did or not. They honestly could have. But if you sold a fake card, you could tell it's fake. Don't try pulling this off and going, well, I thought it was fake. I thought it might have been a fake. No. You either knew it was a fake or you didn't know it was a fake. There is no in between. This is like Yoda here. do or do not. There is no try. Either you knew or you didn't know. There is no in between. But honestly, I say throw the book at you. Because, I mean, and it could have just, I mean, first off, be happy it was a 20-something-year-old. Because that could have been like a 12-year-old or something that could have been so gung-ho. Oh, I want to get the card. I want to get the card. I want to get the card. Oh, it's really here. It's here. It's here. It's here. I have some money. I want to buy it. I want to buy it. I want to buy it. And all of a sudden, they're like showing it off to their friends. Yeah, I got this card, man. I'm really happy. I really wanted this card. It completes my collection. Only to find out then it's a fake card. That would piss me off. I mean, seriously, that would piss me off. But yeah. So yeah, like I said, throw the book at you. And to the person that bought it, I mean no disrespect, but if they had down on the thing that it's fake, then I would question whether or not you actually read the listing. But I'm guessing they didn't have it, so I do feel sorry for you that you got shysted. If it was through eBay, I say lodge a complaint, you'll get your money back. Because that's probably what she did. I really wouldn't doubt it. Because an online auction, the only thing I can think of is eBay. Honestly, if you bought it on eBay, lodge a complaint, you'll probably get your money back. Because they'll just automatically give it to you. If you can prove it, they will pretty much 100% it. Though this one you might have to fight a little bit, but you shouldn't have much of an issue. I don't think anyway. But yeah, I do. I feel sorry for you. I really do. Alright, so for those of you that have been following the ever popular YouTube channel that deals with some Pokemon stuff, you'll notice that there were a couple videos the last few weeks. And this video was all about a certain little Pokemon called Meltan. This strange thing that was appearing in Pokemon Go. Started showing up last month. It's not even in its final form. And apparently it was just a Ditto in disguise, which is creepy because Dittos can only copy Pokemon that it has DNA for. I personally think it has to interact with them, to be honest with you, but the hell with it. I mean, what do I know about Pokemon anyway at this point? What the hell do I know? But anyway, turns out Meltan is a mythical Pokemon, and it's the first mythical Pokemon that evolves. Dun dun dun! I mean, technically you could say that Manaphy, who was a legendary Pokemon, did kind of devolve, but because Phone couldn't evolve into Manaphy, you kind of got boned either way. So, yeah. And for those of you that remember Manaphy, that's good. I remember Manaphy too. I remember standing in line at the Toys R Us to get my hands on a Manaphy when it first came out. You could download it back in Diamond and Pearl. God, I remember that, standing in line with all the other nerds. Getting weird looks from the people like, well, you look like you're in your 40s and you're standing here for a Pokemon thing. Yeah, bite me. I had to lie and say it was for my kid when it was actually for me, just so that they would stop giving me some weird looks. It's kind of weird. But anyway, the latest, though, Meltan research update on the official Pokemon YouTube channel, Professor Willow and Professor Oak were having a little to and fro and witnessed the evolution of Meltan firsthand. Hordes of the little liquid critters oozed together and basically fused into one solid mass, becoming much more impressive than the regular mythical Pokemon. From the official announcement, it's called Melmetal, revived after 3,000 years. Oh, jeez. Now, let's see here. Melmetal was worshipped in ancient times. Oops, scroll a little too far there. Okay, it was worshipped in ancient times. I don't go too far. Okay. Alright, so it was worshipped in ancient times as a Pokemon with the power to create metal. Really? You don't say. Based on its name, I would have assumed it made soda. Okay. Yeah, Melmetal, make me a Dr. Pepper. What's this strange liquid steel in my cup? I asked for a Dr. Pepper, not a Sprite. Because of its evolution from Meltan, its body has hardened and is now incredibly sturdy. Melmetal is made of liquid metal and its flexible arms can be whipped forward to deliver a devastating punch. It can also execute a powerful, unique steel-type physical move known as Double Iron Bash by using the hex nut on its chest like an axle to spin its arms around. Melmetal can deal a double strike to its opponent. The weight of the heavy hex nut on its arms combined with the spinning motion gives the Double Iron Bash move extraordinary power. So let's see what Dexter, oh wait, no, hold on. Let's see what my Pokedex has to say about it, because it got a massive update this week. Alright, Pokedex, what can you tell me about Melmetal? Melmetal, the Hexnut Pokemon. Evolving from Meltan into Melmetal in Pokemon Go requires 400 Meltan candies, acquired by capturing Meltan and sending them to Professor Willow by transferring them to the upcoming Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee game. Okay? Pokedex, I want to know about Melmetal. I don't want to know how to get Melmetal. Melmetal, the Hexnut Pokemon. Oh, for God's sake. I knew I shouldn't have bought the Professor Oak starter pack on that thing. And for those of you out there wondering, no, I don't have a Pokedex. I did, but I don't anymore. I think I just smashed it. But anyway, that was fun. So yeah, basically you have to transfer Melmetal from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Let's Go, which is going to be interesting because remember, Pokemon Let's Go, you were only going to be able, or Let Go, no, it's Let's Go. You were only going to be able to transfer the first 150 Pokemon, the original Kanto ones, into it, which kind of makes me wonder, is Melmetal missing no? Dun, dun, dun! Yeah, let's see you do a theory on that one, Matt Pat. No, seriously. I mean, let's think about it here logically for a moment. Is Melmetal basically missing no? Because if you can only transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go into Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee that were from the original 150 Kanto Pokemon, and you can transfer Meltan to get Melmetal, then couldn't you technically get that in one of the earlier games and it was just missing no? Interesting theory. I don't know, but it's basically, yeah, he's going to become your new big metal buddy. No one's going to screw with you, ever. The Pokemon Company is calling Meltan, though, the first mythical Pokemon that evolves. It's a statement that opens up the Pokedex for more mythical metamorphoses. Yeah, let's see Mewtwo evolve into Mew 3. That would be interesting. Can you imagine that? Mew 3. Oh, God. I should stop while my head. I should stop while my head on this. Anyway, if you want, check out the videos on the Pokemon YouTube channel. It'll show you the interesting story of Meltan, the little creature that could. It honestly reminds me of that Little Engine That Could story, but in this case it's Pokemon, and honestly I have no issue with it, but it's just kind of weird, I think, in my opinion. But it's cool nonetheless, but still very, very strange. Very, very weird, but cool. All hail the god of manga! That's right, Akira Toriyama has created something new, but it's not a manga this time. It's a character, and characters I should say, for Jump Force, and they're original. That's right, Jump Force is this game that's coming out for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC February of next year. And among the loaded roster, we're getting a whole bunch of new stuff. I mean, we got, I think, Fist of the North Star's getting involved in this now. We got Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho. The list is growing. The roster of fighters is increasing by the day. And Dragon Ball creator Akira Toriyama is adding some of his own original characters into this just for this exact reason. One of these original characters is a villain named Cade. And Cade actually looks badass. Bandai Namco recently put on display a new set of screenshots, which you can see in the link in the article. It's actually pretty cool. According to Bandai Namco's post, Kane's worldview can be summed up like so. This world needs to be remade, and in order to do that, it must first be unmade. seems about right when you see what he looks like. I mean, the guy basically looks like Hit combined with, I want to say Thanos' infinity power. Honestly, it's strange to say the least, but honestly, it's just kick-ass cool. But like I said, though, in the intro, or in the opening, I should say, after that argument that I had, since this came from Akira Toriyama, I guess that's a Dragon Ball villain now. Because because it's made by Akira Toriyama, it's canon in all of Akira Toriyama's work. So I guess we can expect to see Kane in a Dragon Ball manga, or a Dragon Ball anime, or a Dragon Ball movie at some point. At least according to the person that I was arguing with over what's considered canon, well, that's apparently canon. Anything that's created by the creator is considered canon, so he's canon. At least as far as that's concerned, it's a character for a video game, but it's canon. See, this is why I don't mind nerd fights, but I mind nerd fights where we're just going back and forth on the same thing. But anyway, not really too excited about it. I mean, it's another character. At this point, it's an overglorified fighting game. I'm not going to deny that. It's a fighting game that's going to kick ass, take names. It's an overglorified fighting game. But either way, it's a fighting game. At the end of the day, it's a fighting game. It's going to be one of those, they're either going to win, they're either going to lose. It's a fighting game. Sure, you're going to have a story element in it. And I do like the fact that it's using what looks to me like the Unreal Engine type of game creation on it. So it is giving the characters a more human-like look, which, honestly, I can see why people don't like it, but it does work for this because you're trying to make the game a little more relatable to people, so I don't mind it so much, but yeah, I can understand their hatred towards it. That being said, it's honestly not bad what I've seen. I'm excited about it, so yeah. I guess we can look forward to having a new character. I just can't wait to watch some Let's Plays of this thing because I don't have a system to play it, and I'm not about to try to hook it up for my PC. Forget that crap. Plus, I'm getting the feeling that half of these characters that they keep teasing you with are going to be locked behind a paywall for a seasonal pass or a DLC thing. So, yeah. I mean, I doubt they're going to have that many roster of characters available right at the start. But if they do, there's going to be more that are going to be stuck behind a paywall. I can guarantee it. Alright, so here's a question for you. You love your mom, right? I mean, we all do. I mean, I got a great mom. I'm sure many of you do too. So here's a question though. There's an anime out there, plenty of them actually, where you talk about people being transported to another world, where they basically you live out a fantasy world where they get mystical powers and they have to fight a dark demon or a dark force and they become a hero and they get the girl at the end of it, or they get the hero's welcome back to the kingdom where they get to live the rest of their lives in blissful eternity. Well, how would you like to take that trip with your overprotective and totally overpowered mom? See, that's the hook of this new series that's called Do You Love Your Mom and Her 2-Hit Multi-Target Attacks. I'm stepping clear of that one for a moment. It's a series of mom-com fantasy light novels written by Daichima Inaki and illustrated by Ida Pochi. That officially has a TV anime adaptation in the works. Yes, this is actually sort of interesting. Let's see here. There's a whole bunch of people doing the character designs, things like that. I'm not going to say their names because I don't want to attempt messing them up really badly. But it's a new kind of mom-com role-playing adventure. So what would you do if you get transported into a video game with your mom? That's the dilemma facing high schooler Misato Osuki, who has been unwittingly thrown into an RPG world where his doting mother close behind as part of a secret government scheme. As an avid gamer, Misato is eager to show off his skills, but that's hard to do when your mom's an insanely overpowered, dual-wielding, multi-target specialist. I mean, holy crap! I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if I got transported into a video game, I would sure love to show off my skills. All right, Let's go. We're going to have a strategy here. Going to kick some ass here. Just going to bust out my ultimate gauntlet here. All of a sudden, my mom just runs in and just goes, down on the floor, down on the floor, down on the floor. All right, let's go. What the hell? All of a sudden, it's like, mom used power of verbal submission. It's super effective. It's like a Pokemon game. That'd be funny. Okay, my mom's in a Pokeball. Okay, Mom, I choose you. All of a sudden, Mom pops out of the Pokeball, and all of a sudden, it's like, Mom, use Evil Stare. You just see, and I know you can't see it. I just did the voice for it, but you just kind of like see this evil stare. You know, the evil eye. Anyone out there who has kids, or any child, or anybody that has ever said something and their mom's just giving them this evil eye look, it's like, you take back what you just said. It's the stink eye. It's a parent's specialty. It's the stink eye. You can learn it if you try hard enough, but my God, it is super effective. It will take down anything that it comes in contact with. For those of you that don't have an idea of what to compare it to, think of it as Conqueror's Hockey. Okay, it is 100% like Conqueror's Hockey. All your mom has to do is give you that stare, and you become submissive. At that point, it's like you're facing a giant tiger, dragon, bear combo, and you're this tiny, tiny little kitty cat, or this tiny little puppy, or this tiny little mouse, and it's like, yep, I'm not about to even try. And you just kind of like slump back like, I didn't mean to upset you. Okay, please stop staring at me now. And I can just hear my mom laughing now at this. She's probably losing her mind at this one. So yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. So your mom gets stuck in a video game with you. Oh, that's got to be fun. Oh, I can just see how well that would go. Hey, I found a treasure chest. No, Mom, don't. It's a mimic. Oh, God damn it. Now we got to try to fight the mimic. Okay, I got my sword. Let's see, what type of spells do I still have? Oh, crap, I used up all my mana. All right, I'll have to attack it barehanded. What's my mom doing? Close! Get back down in there! And she just takes out a rolling pin. Does she have a rolling pin? Where did she get a rolling pin? How does she do that? And, it's just funny. And the name of this, it almost sounds like that one that Todd Habercorn joked about hysterically when he did that Watch Mojo video that somehow got recommended to me, even though I unsubscribed from Watch Mojo. I think it was like called, hold on, I'm going to look it up quick, because I want to make sure I get it right, because it's a really funny title. But anyway, honestly, it's just an ironic thing here. What type of kid would not like to be stuck in a video game with their parents? That's like a nightmare for some. And don't get me wrong, there are some people out there that have really good relationships with their parents. I got a good relationship with my mom. I didn't really misbehave that much growing up. So, it's a good thing. But you just have this, it's just funny that, she's gonna be like, she's with this kid, and I'm just like, and she's overpowered. So it's like she's got like a 2-hit multi-attack. She's overpowered. She's probably got the stink eye. Okay. All right, here, I just looked it up. This is what the title of it is. Now, it's shortened down to World End, for those of you that are wondering. But the complete title is, and I'm gonna love this. This is gonna be good, because Todd Habercorn really did a good job at this. This is funny. It's called World End. What are you doing at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? I kind of agree with him with the whole. They should just add a few more things onto that title. What are you doing at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? Can I have the last donut? What do you mean I can't have the last donut? What do you mean so-and-so took the last donut? I wanted the last donut. Why can't I have the last donut? Why can't they just not have the last donut? I want the last donut. There's just so many other things you could add on to this title. That's one of the stupidest titles I've ever heard, too. What are you doing at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? It's like, it's the end of the world. What do you think I'm going to do? Am I busy? Yes, the world's coming to an end. I'm basically now trying to find any religion that's willing to take me, and I'm trying to figure out a way to save my sorry ass. You want me to save you people? Get down on your knees. Find your God. I'm going to find a spaceship. Screw you people. It's the end of the world. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll save everybody. In all honesty, I would probably just sit there and wait for the end of the world, just watch YouTube videos. Well, I've lived a long life, 29 years. You just see the asteroid coming closer and closer to the planet. Yep, it's going to be a good day. Well, let's see what's on YouTube. You know what? Let's see, how much time do I have left until the asteroid hits? Let's see. Okay, here we go. Asteroid timer. We're looking at a whopping 2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay. I have enough time to watch a couple episodes of a show I used to watch on YouTube all the time. I can watch 4 episodes. That'll leave me with 15 minutes to go before the end of the world. Oh, well, this will be fun. And keep in mind, I'm only joking around, people. But seriously, that's the stupidest title there. But honestly, with a title like this, though, for this poor kid, he's an avid gamer. He's stuck in a video game with his mom, and his mom's like overpowered. She's OP. That's never a good thing, man. She might get flagged by the admins as a cheat code or something here. I mean, oh, well, your mom's suddenly, ultra powerful. Hey, it's not my fault. No, it is your fault. Your mom's a cheat code. So we're banishing your account. No, she's not a cheat code, damn it. That's just ironic. I guess she could try using the mom stare, or the death look, or the evil eye, or the stink eye, and probably scare the crap out of the admin. You're not gonna touch me! Nope, not gonna touch you. I'm just gonna go right back where I came from. You have a nice day now. Bye! It's the stink eye. And it can be yours for $9.95 plus shipping and handling. Available at Momco. Because you have to be a parent in order to use it to its full potential. I always get a kick out of that. My mom could do that to me all the time when I was growing up. It's like, oh yeah. It's like, did you eat the last cookie? No. And she just, all of a sudden you saw her eyeballs open up. It's like she's opened her eyes real wide, and I'm like, oh, I'm screwed now. Yes, I ate the last cookie. I also took the last pack of gummy bears. I took the last fruit by the foot, and I drank a little bit of milk out of the carton. Please don't yell. The stink eye works every time. I guess that's going to be this kid's mom's ultimate power. She's got a 2-hit multi-attack and the stink eye. Don't forget the stink eye. Oh, God, that's just too funny. So, World Trigger is apparently finally back in the manga form anyway. It's going to be picking back up on October 29th in that issue of Shonen Jump after a 2-year hiatus. The author, Daisuke Ashihara, is surely pumped to be back on the pages of Jump, and it looks like the anime staff is just as happy about the long-awaited comeback. Yay! The official website of the anime adaptation shared a new visual to commemorate the manga's return, featuring art by character designer Toshihisa Kaya. The celebration, though, isn't stopping just there. The team behind the animes also has some events coming up later this year, including a 2-day, all-night screening of select TV episodes and a talk with the main voice cast in Tokyo. Yay, Tokyo! Anyway, I've seen stuff about this. I've seen some visuals for it. I just want to know, is it any good? Did anybody out there actually see any of this or read any of the manga? I want to know if it's any good. I want to know, is it worth my time trying to pull up a few episodes to watch? Is it worth my time and effort to read a couple of chapters of the manga? I just kind of want a general consensus. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it okay? What's your thoughts on it? Let me know. I honestly want to at least check it out. I heard some good stuff about it. I saw some pictures and stuff about it. It looks really cool. But honestly, I just want to, honestly, I just really want to check it out full force to see if it's worth my time before I fully invest on this. So if it is, I'll check it out, but if not, I'll avoid it like the plague. But I just want to know if it's worth my time to spend trying to, like, look it up on Crunchyroll or on, mostly Crunchyroll, or pull up like clips on YouTube or something. See if it's worth my time and effort to actually, check it out. So let me know if it is in the comments, if you've seen it, if you know anything about it. But either way, welcome back, World Trigger. It's glad to have you back after your hiatus. It's always fun to see a series come back after a hiatus. It really is. Seriously, it's just so great. Godzilla! Yep, that's what you're soon going to get to yell into the night sky. You see, back in June of 2008, on June 11th of 2008, NASA launched the Fermi Gamma Ray Telescope to scan the cosmos for things like active galactic nuclei, pulsars, and gamma ray bursts. Things that people obviously care about in a tremendous sort of way. To celebrate a decade of Fermi studies, last week NASA announced a new set of modern constellations discovered with the telescope, echoing the way existing constellations were named by ancient Greek astronomers based on heroes from Greek mythology. Yes. However, NASA decided to say screw you to Greek mythology, and they're naming their new constellations after characters of modern sci-fi and fantasy, including Japan's very own Godzilla! That's right, the Godzilla constellation is not composed of stars and galaxies, which can be seen with the naked eye at night, though, but of phenomena which can only be identified with an instrument like the Fermi, which scans for gamma rays. So then why bother naming the damn thing then? Basically, I mean, if I can't point to it in the sky and go, Godzilla! What's the point? I mean, you basically just blue-balled all of us, NASA. Thanks a lot. I wanted to look up into the night sky and yell, Godzilla! I can't do that. No, I can't do that now, NASA. Thanks. Yeah. So such gamma ray sources run a gamut of creation and destruction, from supermassive black holes to crushing matter into an energy-rich spinning jet blazers, to galaxies undergoing a high birth rate of new stars, starburst galaxies. Why does that suddenly sound like a strange idea that Starburst candy is going to have? Starburst galaxies, available only at your local supermarket in the candy section. The crowning feature of the Godzilla constellation, though, is a triangular series of gamma ray sources resembling his heat ray. The constellation named, so we also have a constellation that's named for Mount Fuji, sits near Godzilla's feet. Other prominent gamma ray constellations are named after Marvel's The Hulk, Doctor Who's TARDIS, and the good old Starship Enterprise. Because why the hell wouldn't you name a constellation that you can't see with your naked eye, that you need to have a high-powered $50 trillion telescope, probably, to look at? Sure, what the hell? Let's name it after one of the greatest science fiction shows of all time. We're just going to name a galaxy after the TARDIS from Doctor Who. Well, you thought I was talking about the Enterprise, didn't you? That was good. Oh, that was good. Yeah, seriously. I mean, you're going to name these after things that people are going to want to see, first off. And thanks to you, it's like, oh, by the way, you can't see them with the naked eye at night. Then why tell us? That's like being the official crier of your class. And I don't mean like you sit in a corner and cry all the time. I mean like you're announcing things like, hear ye, hear ye. The teacher is not here today. We're having a substitute. And then in walks the teacher. It's like, yeah, you're basically blue balling everybody. honestly, it sort of sucks, but you're basically blue balling everyone. So, yeah, I mean, what the hell? Thanks a lot, NASA. I wanted to look into the night sky and yell, Godzilla! It would have been so cool! You got Marvel's The Hulk, so I take it Iron Man isn't available. You have to give the Hulk one. Come on, I want an Iron Man constellation. What the hell? Iron Man does not get enough love in the Marvel Universe. I mean, I know that Tony Stark's got a drinking problem and everything, but come on! The man went toe-to-toe with Thanos and lived to tell the tale. For God's sake, people, give him something. Anything at this point. Give him something, please. Holy crap. Give him something, please. Anyway, seriously though, it's fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy that, I'm looking forward to the fact that people are going to be able to see this. I'm pissed I can't unless I have access to a probably my guess is $50 trillion telescope. Because it's like, I got a $50 trillion telescope I'm just going to pull right out of my ass like Cartman in the anal probe in South Park. Just going to pull it right out of there, and I can just look into the distant galaxies to see Godzilla, the TARDIS, the Enterprise, the Hulk. Yeah, no. Happy for the people that can see it, pissed off at the fact that I just can't look at it with the naked eye. And why bother naming them, you jackasses? Seriously. When the ancient astronomers named their, the stars that they saw, the constellations, they named them after things that they could see. If they could see it, they named it. You can see it with a telescope. Unless everyone has access to that, they can't see it. Why'd you name it? You could have named it after your wang. You could have named it after your girlfriend or boyfriend or family. No one would have ever known. Because nobody's going to look up into the sky with their naked eye and go, look, that's Steve's mom. It's a constellation named after her. Because you can't see it with your naked eyeball. Seriously. Oh, it pisses me off. So thanks a lot, NASA. You blue balled us on that one. That's just great. Alrighty, everybody. That's going to do it this week for the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast. I've had some laughs. I've killed some time, and I hope that I have made your lives a little more richer from the experience. Because, hey, that's just the way I roll. But anyway, don't forget, if you have any topics you'd like me to talk about, feel free to send them my way via the ACR podcast email. Either that, my Twitter page, @OtakuRoads, the official web designer Facebook page, or into the discussion section here on my YouTube channel. Because all those ways you can get a hold of me. I do check the podcast email once a week, so, don't shoot me if I don't get to it. That's what I'm saying. You can get to me one of the other 3 ways, but you have 4 options. And don't forget, the next Q&A video is scheduled for November. Please have your questions submitted by the 23rd, 24th, somewhere in between there. No later than the 24th. But 23rd, 24th, in between there, please have your questions submitted. Remember, no more than 10 questions per person, so I can try to keep the video lower than it was. This last one was lower than the first one. I'm hoping to cut another maybe 10 minutes out of it. I'm hoping to try to get a little lower, but hey, I'm happy either way. And until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes. I am tired. I have got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, so I am going to head to sleep a while where I can still listen to 2 hours of Backtracks USA because they're getting ready to start the 90s section because it's about 11 minutes to 10. And I'm Andrew Rhodes, and I will see you all next week here on the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast. Happy Halloween, everybody!